Ryuto Kageyama stands at the edge of a darkened alley, his breath shallow, his heart pounding. The night is cold, and the distant sound of footsteps echoes around him, sending a chill through his spine. He grips the hilt of a weapon tightly in his hand, knuckles white, the weight of his past bearing down on him. His eyes are distant, reflecting the turmoil that has haunted him for years. What am I even fighting for anymore? He whispers to himself, the words hanging in the air like a curse. For as long as he could remember, Ryuto's life had been a quest for vengeance. The murder of his family by an unknown assailant left him shattered, his once peaceful world destroyed in an instant. All he had left was his burning need for retribution, the promise he made to himself to find the one responsible, to make them pay. His journey led him down dark roads, his mind consumed by rage. He'd become a skilled warrior, a force to be reckoned with, but the cost was steep. With each passing day, he lost more of himself, more of the man he used to be. Standing before him now, emerging from the shadows, is Taro, the one person Ryuto once trusted above all else. The bond between them had been unbreakable, or so he thought. But now, as Ryuto faces him, there's a tension in the air that neither of them can escape. Their eyes meet, and Ryuto's heart aches. How did it come to this? Ryuto, Taro begins, his voice cold, almost detached. You're still hunting the same ghost, aren't you? The same lies you've been chasing all these years. You still think you're the hero of this story. A flash of confusion crosses Ryuto's face. What is he talking about? The weight of Taro's words seems to strike him harder than the weight of his weapon. He's been chasing a killer, but what if the person he's been chasing isn't who he thinks they are? What if everything he's believed in is a lie? His mind races, the past replaying in fragments, family, friends, and the pain that never seemed to fade. All his life, he had been driven by one goal, vengeance. And now, as Taro stands before him, Ryuto questions everything he thought he knew. Was he ever really the good guy? Taro's voice breaks through his thoughts, sharp and accusing. You don't understand, do ya? The truth is right in front of you, but you're too blinded by your rage to see it. Ryuto's hands tremble, the weight of his past bearing down on him. What truth? What are you saying, Taro? Tell me who killed them. Tell me who took everything from me. His voice cracks, the pain and desperation clear in every word. Taro steps forward, his eyes locked on Ryuto's with a knowing glint. You still don't get it, do you? All this time, you've been chasing the wrong person. The truth is much darker than you ever imagined. A chill runs down Ryuto's spine as the words settle in his mind. What could be darker than the death of his family? The air grows heavier, thick with the weight of a revelation he's not ready for. You're the one who killed them, aren't you? Ryuto's voice is barely a whisper, but it carries the weight of 1,000 broken memories. He's barely able to breathe as the truth begins to take shape before him. You were the one who betrayed me. Taro's smirk grows wider. Yes, Ryuto, I did it, but not for the reasons you think. Your family was a threat. You were too naive to see it, but I knew, and I had to eliminate them before they destroyed everything I was building. The words hit Ryuto like a physical blow. His breath catches in his throat, and the weapon in his hand feels heavier than ever before. Taro, his best friend, the person who had stood by him all these years. How could he have been so blind? All this time, Ryuto mutters, the words slipping from his lips. You were the one behind it all. You made me hunt the wrong person. You made me lose myself. Taro laughs, the sound cold and hollow. You were always just a pawn, Ryuto. I used you, and you let me. You were so desperate for revenge that you couldn't see who the real enemy was. I thought you'd figured it out by now. Ryuto's hand shakes as he lowers the weapon. The rage inside him is boiling over. But something else stirs within him, a sense of betrayal so deep it feels like a physical wound. He doesn't know whether to fight or flee. The trust he once placed in Taro is shattered, and with it, everything he thought he knew about his quest for vengeance. Taro steps closer, his eyes gleaming with malice. You're weak, Ryuto. You've always been weak, and now you have nothing left. No one to trust, no one to save you. What are you going to do now, huh? Kill me. What's left after that? The question lingers in the air, hanging heavy between them. Ryuto's grip tightens around the weapon. His mind screams for vengeance. Kill him. Make him pay. Make him feel what he made you feel. But then, there's a shift. The world seems to slow as Ryuto stares at Taro, the weight of his past, his actions, and his choices pressing down on him. He can feel the darkness inside him, the rage that has consumed him for so long. But there's something else there, to a glimmer of light, however faint. If I kill you, Ryuto's voice is strained, his emotions raw. I destroy everything I've worked for. I destroy myself. Tero's smirk falters, just for a moment. Then what? Are you going to walk away? Turn your back on everything you've done? You can't undo what's been done, Ryuto. You can't fix it. Ryuto stands frozen, torn between the darkness of revenge and the light of redemption. His eyes meet Tero's, and for the first time, he sees not just his enemy, but the shattered remnants of the man he used to be, the man who had lost everything, but who might still have a chance to find something worth living for. Just as Ryuto lowers his weapon, a figure steps forward from the shadows. A voice, familiar and cold, speaks from the darkness. You really think it's over, Ryuto? The figure steps into the light, revealing themselves as someone Ryuto never expected. Another betrayal? Another secret? You've been playing their game this entire time, the figure says, a cruel smile forming on their lips. And now, it's time to face the real truth. You were never in control. Ryuto stares at the figure, his world collapsing once more. Everything he thought he knew is called into question. The journey he thought was ending is only just beginning. As the figure approaches, Ryuto can't help but wonder how deep does this betrayal run. The darkness surrounds him once again, and for the first time, Ryuto realizes that the true test isn't just about facing the past, it's about choosing who he will be in the future. And as the camera zooms out, the screen fades to black. What happens next? Will Ryuto find the redemption he seeks? Or will the shadows consume him once more? Leave your thoughts below. And don't forget to subscribe to see what comes next. In Ryuto's journey, the truth is just beginning to unfold, and it's more dangerous than anything Ryuto could have ever imagined.